Hi friends, thanks for joining me today and welcome to my channel On the Mat with Kelsey. Today's class is all about upper body. So we're going to work on a lot of stretching, a little strengthening and exploring the range of motion for our shoulders, as well as in our chest and a little bit in our neck. This class will be fairly short with some passive stretching at the beginning and ends, a little more active strengthening and active flexibility in the middle. For this class, you'll need all of the props, 2 blocks, a strap, and a bolster. If you don't have any of these things, don't worry, you can use some household items for some of them. If you don't have a strap, you can use a scarf or a belt or even a long beach towel. If you don't have a bolster, go ahead and grab probably 2 pillows of the same size. And then if you don't have blocks, don't worry, we're only going to use them once and the pose will still be great without the blocks. So let's go ahead and get started in child's pose. Grab those 2 blocks and have your bolster or your pillows nearby. So we're setting up for a variation of child's pose. You're going to take your 2 blocks about shoulder distance in the middle of the mat or a little wider than shoulder distance and just have your bolster nearby. So to set up for this pose, find your tabletop, and then you're going to lower your elbows down to the blocks, like the pointy part of your elbow is going to be up towards the very top of the block. Then as you exhale, sink your hips back into child's pose. Your fingertips are going to point up towards the sky, and we drop our heads down. Your fingertips can touch together, and you can see this is allowing my heart to sink closer towards the ground. There's immediate sensation for my triceps, and your forehead can be rested on the ground. If you have tight hips, if this is already feeling way too intense, this is the perfect spot for the bolster. So the bolster will be in between your legs, supporting your hips. And depending on the flexibility of your chest, you may want the bolster slid up or the pillow slid up to also support your chest to make this stretch a little less intense, so just your head falls down. If you want more stretch for your chest, push the pillows back so they just support your hips and leave the space for your chest to sink towards the floor. Go ahead and close your eyes. Know if you want more stretch for your triceps, bring your thumbs to touch the base of your neck. Close your eyes and breathe. Take a big breath in. In a clearing exhale, sigh out. Becoming present in your body. Noticing the breath, being aware of it. Where do you feel the breath in your body? Do you feel the air coming in through your nostrils? Or your rib cage expanding? Or your belly expanding? And follow it into the exhale. Where do you feel the exhale? Maybe the back of your throat. Or the decompression of your belly. Setting an intention for your practice if you'd like. And take your fingers to massage the back of your neck and your upper shoulders. A little self-massage, loosening up the muscles right around the vertebrae that can hold a lot of tension. Gently massage your forehead into the mat as you turn your head side to side in the mat. Bring your head to stillness. And take your fingertips to point back up towards the sky. As you inhale, activate your core. Use the strength of your core to lift your upper body up slightly so the weight comes out of the elbows, and then place one hand down on the block and then the other. Exhale, come up to sit upright with the torso. You can stay seated on the bolster if you'd like, and take your blocks to your sides. So your blocks are in line with your hips. Reach the arms out at a long diagonal. So I'm going to turn so you can see me. But you're just sitting up nice and tall on the sit bones with or without the bolster. Blocks are down. It's a nice diagonal line. Fingertips lightly rest on the block. Shoulder heads roll down the back. And exhale, take your head over towards the right. Find a stretch for the left side of the neck. As you exhale, allow your chin to roll towards your chest, taking your head to center nice and slow. Really big circles. Inhale, your head continues in that direction over towards the left. Stretch the right side of the neck. Inhale up to center. And reverse, exhale left. Chin to chest. To the right. And up. Good. Move at your own breath and pace. Just make a big full circle each direction. Noticing if there's any kinks or any tight spots in your neck. Maintaining a strong, straight spine. As you're ready, bringing your head back to center. Next, you'll grab that strap or the scarf or belt and take it out in front of you. Find the midpoint of your strap and then take your hands on either side of that midpoint in a big, wide V, nice and low. You want a little tension on the strap. And move slow. As we inhale, we're going to reach our arms forward, then up. And then exhale, we're going to move them back. So here you might find that if you stop, go ahead and bring the strap back down and widen out your stance because we're finding that full range of motion where the strap can go back and exhale down towards your hips behind you. And then just as slowly inhaling it back up and forward. So as we do this, we really want this to be in our shoulders and our upper back. So imagine magnetizing your lower ribs and your hip bones together, a slight tuck of the tailbone and your abs are constricted because we don't want our back going like in and out as the strap moves. We're isolating the movement for the shoulders. So knit the low ribs and the hips towards one another as you exhale, the hands down and back. And up and forward, back and down. Maybe you want to try moving your hands very slightly closer together for deeper sensation as you warm up the shoulders. Inhale up and exhale back. You can notice where your lower ribs are. Inhaling up and exhale back. Should feel really good. Now inhale the strap directly overhead. Exhale, hinge over towards the right. You're going to place the right hand down on the block. You might want to slide the block further away from you. The left arm is going to slide slightly up the strap. So you have some, again, tension on the strap. Your left arm is directly over your head. So you have the side body stretch happening for the left. Now as we inhale, you're going to slightly open the chest, look up towards the sky as you reach the left hand back slightly. So you're opening the chest. This is like a half circle. Inhale back up, side stretch. Now exhale, chin to chest, slight round of the upper back. The left hand comes towards the front of the room. Again, just nice and slow, just like that. Back to center, move with the breath. So these are half circles. Open the chest. Inhale, side stretch. Exhale, close the chest towards the floor, round the back. You may find you want to walk your fingertips closer together for more sensation. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Back to that side stretch and then use an inhale to come up. And then exhale, left hand comes down, move the block out slightly. So you have this nice long diagonal from your left shoulder to your left hand on the block. And slide the right arm up. Find that side stretch first, knit the low ribs towards the hips. And then inhale, circle the right arm back, open the shoulder, look up. Side body stretch. Rounding it forward. Whew. And back up. Good, 3 rounds just like that. Back. Side. Round it forward and look down. and up. Last time, back, side, forward, look down, good, and up. On an inhale, bring the strap and the arms overhead, and then exhale them down. Really nice. Hopefully your shoulders are feeling a little more open. Move the strap and the blocks off the mat. Just going to find easy tabletop on your mat. Your hands are under the shoulders, knees under the hips. As you inhale, find cow pose. Belly reaches for the floor, heart is forward. Arch the entire spine. Exhale, push the floor away and find cat. Drop the crown of the head for the floor. Move through cow and cat pose with your own breath. Inhaling as you arch the back. Exhale as you round. Inhaling. Your head's always the last thing to come into the full expression of the posture, and it really activates the stretch. Good. As you're ready, find your tabletop. Curl the toes under and hover the knees. Strong core, strong legs. Pushing your hands down and forward. Keeping a nice bend in the knees, pull the hips up and back into your first bent leg down dog. Drop the gaze and pedal the feet. Waking up the backs of your legs. Maybe turning the head no. And yes. Find stillness, root down into the mat, down into your fingertips, down, shooting energy out through the heels, even if the heels don't touch the floor. Big breath in and out. On an inhale, come up high onto the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, look forward at the thumbs. Step one foot up, and then the other. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find halfway lift. Let the hands slide up the shins or up the thighs. Exhale, fold it down. Do one more just like that because it feels great for your hamstrings and your back. Inhale, stretch. Your knees can be nice and bent here. Exhale, fold. On an inhale, we reverse swan dive. So reach your arms wide, pull your core in, and bring your torso forward and upright. Exhale, touch the palms together and pull the hands down to heart center. Close the eyes. Take a breath into the intention if you had set one for this class. And exhale. Release the hands down. Mountain pose, palms are forward. Reach the arms up, look up. With your next exhale, swan dive forward, nice and slow. Push the hips back in space. Forward fold. Plant the right hand on the mat, bend the right knee, and sweep the left arm up. So you're opening your chest, left arm up, look up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Replace the left hand where the right one was. Bend the left knee. Inhale, sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Look up. You're going to feel the stretch in the back of your right leg. Full breath in. And exhale, let the right hand sweep down. Plant your hands, shoulder distance. And step one foot back into plank and then the other. Drop your knees. And exhale, lower yourself down to your belly. Keep your hands right where they are. Extend the toes. We find baby cobra. Push into the tops of the feet. Activate all the muscles in your legs. Lift your kneecaps. And lightly press into the fingertips and roll the chest off the floor. Shoulders down the back. Gazes forward. Breathe in. Push into your toenails. And exhale, take it down. Look to the right. Here, go ahead and grab your strap so it's handy by you. Next, we take locust pose. So extend your arms back behind you. Full expression. Take your chin to center. Is to interlace your fingertips into a fist at your back. But if you have tight shoulders or just want to try the variation with the strap, go ahead and grab the strap. And the space between your hands on the strap is going to be unique to you. The closer together, the more intense for the shoulders. The further apart, I would not take your hands wider than shoulder distance. So shoulder distance or closer, grab onto the strap, create tension on that strap, and then again, press into the toenails, lift the shoulder heads. This time, float the toes. Pull the strap back towards the back of the room and pull the strap in opposite directions. Lift those toes, take 2 breaths. Breathe deeply. Feel your belly expand against the floor. Keep reaching the fingers back, back, back. Exhale. Last breath in. And exhale, release down, look the other direction. Head on the floor. Last round here. We're going to take, last variation of the posture is going to squeeze your heels towards your glutes and grab the tops of your feet. Again, this is the full expression of the pose. This works by kicking your legs back and your heart goes forward. If you want to use the strap for this instead, if that makes it more accessible, take the strap on the front sides of your shins, just below the crease of the ankles, and then grab as close up on the strap towards your feet as feels comfortable. And then as you inhale, kick back with the feet, heart lifts, and reach the heels up for the sky, heart up for the sky. Take 2 more breaths. Flex the feet. Last breath in. And exhale, release down. Look the other way and slide the strap off the mat. Press into your hands, take your head back to center. Press yourself up through modified plank, curl the toes, and find down dog. Ground down, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. On an inhale, step your right foot up between your hands. Drop the back left knee. Plant the left hand on the floor. In a low lunge here, circle your right hand forward, then up, look up, twist, then exhale, circle your right hand back, and down to frame that right foot. Then reverse the circle nice and slow. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, reach up, twist. Inhale, hand comes forward. And exhale, right hand finds the mat. Floss the hips, just pull the right hip back, hamstring stretch. And inhale, forward, heart reaches forward. Do that again, just finding a little mobility in the hips. Just a tiny hip moment in this shoulder and upper body focus class. Good. Stay here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Low crescent lunge. And exhale, sweep them back. Here, if it's feeling good for your shoulders, go ahead and interlace your hands right at your sacrum, your hips. Notice which thumb is on top. Now, as you exhale, reach your knuckles down towards the floor behind you and straighten your elbows. If this doesn't feel good, you can grab that strap. Grab onto the strap behind you. Expand your heart up towards the sky. Again, pull the tailbone in. Imagine the low ribs and the hip points pulling together. Take 2 full breaths. Heart reaches up, eyes are up towards the ceiling. Last breath in. And exhale, bring your head back to center. Hands towards your glutes, release the fingers, and plant the hands. Curl the left toe, and step the right foot back into down dog. Full cycle of breath. Big inhale. Maybe open the mouth inside out. Move right onto the left side. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Drop the back right knee. Right hand plants on the mat. And inhale, circle the left arm forward. Exhale, left arm is up in the twist. Inhale, reach the left hand back. And exhale, circle your chest to point towards the floor. Left hand frames the foot. And then reverse. Inhale, left arm sweeps back. Inhale up, twist. Exhale, left arm circles forward. And exhale, left hand plants. Flossing the hips. The next exhale, hips pull back, half split. Move right back up, low lunge, chest reaches forward. Feel that psoas opening on the right side. And again, exhale, fold. Inhale, heart reaches forward. With the next inhale, imagine the left heel, the right knee squeezing towards one another, inner thighs, lift your arms up overhead. Exhale, sweep your hands back. Interlace your fingers. This time that opposite thumb goes on top with your grip. And exhale, extend the knuckles back. Palms of your hands are squeezing together. Elbows are straight. Imagine tucking the tailbone underneath, low ribs, pull in. 2 breaths, open the chest. If you use the strap on the other side, use it here. Last breath in. And exhale, head come back to center. Release the fingers with control. Sprinkle the hands down. And step the left foot back, down dog. Breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Inhale, stay in your down dog. Just shift your eyes forward towards your thumbs. Pull your elbows in. Imagine the hollows of your elbows shine forward. And as you exhale, lower your forearms down to the mat. This is dolphin pose. Let your head drop. Your gaze looks back at your toes. Take a breath. You may find you want to walk your feet a little closer towards one another and even a little closer towards your elbows. We're going to take dolphin push-ups here. Pushing your palms and your forearms down to the mat, look forward. And as you inhale, lower yourself forward. Your nose moves towards your thumbs. Exhale, use your core, pull the hips up and back. 4 more just like that. Inhale, look forward. Nose is moving towards your thumbs. Maybe kiss the nose to the mat, maybe not. Exhale back. Inhale, look forward. Nose touches, maybe. These are hard. Exhale, hips up and back. Just hold dolphin if that's feeling great for you. Child's pose is the spot to break in this pose if you need it. And last, dolphin push-up. Inhale. Exhale, dolphin. Drop the head. Full breath in. Exhale, side out. Now walk 1 foot back to forearm plank and then the other. Make sure the elbows are directly under your shoulders. Then exhale, lower your hips and the tops of your thighs to the mat so you're in Sphinx pose. Again, elbows under the shoulders. Forearms are down, palms are down. Tops of the toes in the mat. Inhale, crown of the head reaches up. Create space between the tops of your shoulders and the bottom tips of your ears. Breathe in, inhale, sit tall, or reach tall through the crown of your head. And find an easy neck stretch. Let the head reach over towards the right. Just roll the neck like we did to begin with today. Chin rolls towards the chest. And then towards the left side. Pause. And reverse, nice and slow. Find a full rotation either side. Move with your breath. Notice where you hold any tension. If you need to give a little extra love to any certain spot, do that. And as you're ready, coming back up to center. Here we're going to find a deep shoulder stretch. Reach your right arm straight out ahead of you. Take your left arm and we're threading it underneath us. So this is going to be a stretch for the left shoulder. You're pressing that left hand over towards the right side of the room. The weight of the body, of the upper body, is going to be heavy on this left tricep. You may need to adjust to kind of wiggle your body weight on the arm, on the tricep. The left arm is sticking out from the torso, from the body at a perpendicular or 90-degree angle. For more sensation, turn your head to look left, the opposite direction. This feels good for you, stay here. The full expression of this posture is to take the right hand and then thread it over towards the left in the opposite direction. I don't personally enjoy that variation, but if it feels good for you, do it. Your hips are released and relaxed. Low back is relaxed. Just allowing gravity to do all of this stretching in the deep parts of your left shoulder. Your shoulder blade. And tune into your breath. Is it steady? Is the breath shallow or is it deep? On your next inhale, unwind that right arm if it's in the full twist. Take your forehead to the center of the mat. You're going to roll over to your left, towards your left side. Your left arm stays right where it is. So you're on your left side, pull the right knee in. For an easy twist, right knee comes to the floor. And then lastly, open the right arm, dragging the right hand up the left arm across the chest, and then opening the right arm over towards the right. Your left knee is going to come off the floor, most likely. We want our shoulders on the floor. Your gaze is looking over at your right hand. Take 3 deep breaths all the way down to your belly. Go ahead and unwind, bringing your right hand back in, rolling onto your belly, moving into that Sphinx pose for just a moment. Inhale and exhale. Moving on to the other side, extend the left arm forward, thread the right arm underneath, straight out from the body. The weight of your shoulders, your spine, your upper body lay heavy over the right tricep, the right arm. Tops of the feet, tops of the thighs are connected to the floor. Forehead's on the floor. Unless you want more sensation, turn your head to look right. If you took that full bind with the left arm threaded, or the top arm threaded on the other side, take that here and settle in. Go ahead and unwind the top arm. Bring your forehead to the mat. Right arm stays right where it is. And roll into your right side. Pull the left knee in towards your chest. And then left arm is going to trace up the right arm across the chest. And then open and twist, looking over at the left hand. Both shoulders connect to the floor and breathe. Take 2 more deep breaths. And unwind. Left hand comes back. Pulling onto your belly. Placing your left forearm down, then your right. Left hand down, then the right. And put yourself up and back to seated on your heels. Hands come up to your thighs and roll the shoulders down your back. Last pose of the class, we're going to use the bolster, or 2 pillows if you need it. Take your bolster long ways on the mat. I'm going to turn around. We're just going to lay over the bolster and in this class with an open chest. So I like to have somewhere around 6 inches of space between the bottom of the bolster and the top of your hips. But just lay back over the bolster. Start with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. So your middle back, your upper back, the back of your head supported by the bolster. Taking your arms out in a wide V, palms are up. Couple of variations with the legs. You can stay here. You can touch the soles of the feet together in butterfly. Or you can just extend the legs out long on the floor, nice and wide. If you feel any kind of tightness or constriction for your low back, maybe try sliding the bolster towards your head just a little bit to create a lot of space here for your low back. Feel supported by the bolster. If that feels worse, maybe you need to wiggle it in. Just have to feel it in your body. You want to feel supported. Absolutely no tension. This is a supported posture that allows us to open and gently stretch across the chest. Close your eyes and melt into the posture with one last conscious breath in. And exhale, sigh, and release the air and all the effort out. Settle into this supported Shavasana. Bringing your awareness back into the body, keeping your eyes closed. Noticing how your body feels, scanning from head to toe, noticing if there's any change in how you feel now versus when you came to your mat, in your body or in your mind. Stay here in this open-hearted posture as long as you'd like. This is where I will leave you for this class. This wonderful heart-opening shape. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I hope to see you again on the mat soon. Namaste.